Okay, so it's your boy Dways, you know the name, time, face, place, all that. And today we're looking at kaicenat reacting to Drake's ICEMAN stream. I think it was episode 3, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it's interesting to see how he reacted to it and what he had to say about the stream. So anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Biggest waste of my fucking time of all time. The biggest waste of my goddamn. RP to Armani.
Armani?
RP to Armani. RP to Armani.
Who Armani?
Yo, I can't fake it. I can't fake it. That was ass. I can't fake it. I can't fake it. I actually can't fake it. I actually can't fake it. That was so ass.
That is crazy. That is crazy. You would think that Kai would be the biggest Drake glazer of all time. But he's not. And that's a good thing. I think it's good that he's subjective and he can call him out. But the way he called him out is a bit crazy. To say that was ass. You know, when it comes to these Drake ICEMAN streams, bro, I feel like they're just not done or executed as efficiently and as just as properly as possible. They're just done weirdly. You know, there's too much dead space, there's too much air, there's just things there that I feel like there's so much dead time in without the whole stream. You can cut that stream down to like 30 good minutes, bruv. It doesn't have to be 2 hours or whatever it is, bruh. You know, it is kind of a drag. And that's why I think it could be done more efficiently. It could be done more cohesively. I think, yeah, man, when it comes to the creativity aspect of it, cool. I appreciate Drake trying to be creative in this new age of hip hop. But at the same time, my brother, I think you're not doing it justice, you know? You could do more. You could put in a little extra effort to make it come across like you're actually trying. And you're actually trying to give us something groundbreaking. Because the way it's being executed right now, it just feels like you're doing it, you're streaming to stream. It's not like you're doing the stream as, okay, we're gonna do something that's never been done in music history. It's like you're just doing it to be like, okay, well, streaming is the new wave. Let's do this ICEMAN stream thing. And it's cool, but at the same time, it's a drag. It's kind of boring. And I understand what Kai is saying, but I think he could have I think he could have used nicer words. I think he could have expressed himself more eloquently in how he felt about that. You know, he didn't have to just say it was ass. You know, I think that is offensive. The way you say things sometimes it's not what you say, but how you say it, which makes people offended. Which is why a lot of people just get offended by everything these days, because the way people say things also is now very insensitive. You know, they're just like, this is ass, this is trash. They won't give you like constructive criticism. They'll just be like, that was so ass, that was so garbage, I can't even lie. And they'll leave it at that instead of try and find a way to help you or to guide you or to tell you what you could have done better or to give you some tips and tricks, whatever the case may be. Just to say it was ass is just just disrespectful, to be honest. And I think, you know, the younger generation, man, they are quite disrespectful and loose at the tongue. You know what I'm saying? Pause on that. But at the end of the day, I do appreciate what Drake is trying to do. It's just the way that it's coming across feels a bit lazy. It feels a bit like, you know, even the video he did with Yeet, Drake, it just seemed like Drake didn't have any energy. You know, when it came to that part of the stream where he did the song with Yeet, and that song requires energy. It feels like Yeet had more energy than Drake, and Yeet is like always in the zone. You know, Yeet is always on the moon, bruv. You know, but somehow he still had more energy than Drake in that flippin' snippet. So for me, I don't think Drake is putting his best foot forward when it comes to this ICEMAN rollout. It just comes across as it's it's being done just to be done. There's no actual goal here. The innuendos or the artistic integrity of it feels a bit subpar, slow standard. You know what I'm saying? I think Drake could do so much more better in getting his point across, because there's clear messages there. There's pictures that he's trying to paint, but the way he's painting those pictures is just, it's like when somebody tells you they're a painter and then they paint a picture of you and you're like, yo, that's not me, bruv. That's how it feels. I'm very skeptical when it comes to this whole ICEMAN era. You know, the music has been up and down. You know, I really like What Did I Miss? But at the same time, Which One was such a miss for me that it was crazy. I was like, which one? Just another artist can give me that song at this time, in this day and age, but not Drake. I don't think that's the song or the music I want from Drake now in this era, in this ICEMAN era. Which One just didn't fit for me. What Did I Miss? I started off liking it. I mean, I started off not liking it, and then it grew on me. It grew on me. I think especially because the last part, like the sample there, the vibe of that last part. And you know, Drake with the beat switch ups. Drake with the beat switch ups is always on point, always on key. You know what I mean? Oh, on key is another story, but on point usually. You know, no shade there. You know, at the end of the day, personally, me, I've always been a Drake fan. I'm still a Drake fan. I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan as well, and I'm still a Kendrick Lamar fan. You know what I'm saying? But Drake has taken so many missteps after this Kendrick beef. It's kind of wild to me. It's absolutely insane. It's crazy. It's diabolical behavior from the boy Drizzy Drake, you know. But at the same time, I don't think the music itself has fallen off as far as people are saying it has. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. You know what I'm saying? There are hits and misses with Drake. 1 minute he's going to give you something really good. Next minute he's going to give you something you're like, what is this? You know? And I've felt that with his previous projects. There hasn't been a Drake project in a while where I said, this is exactly it from Drake. Honestly, Dark Lane Demos was the last project I really, really enjoyed from Drake. But when it comes to the Party Next Door and the Drake album, to me, that was a good album. I appreciated that album, but I don't think that was, you know, Drake at his best foot forward, or with his best foot forward at the moment in time that it should have been, right? For me, it would have been better if Drake had dropped the Party project after ICEMAN. I think that would have made more sense, you know. But I still enjoyed the Party project, or the collaboration with Party. So at the end of the day, I say this just to say, it feels like with me, Drake is just taking too many missteps, man. Too many missteps. I don't want to write him off and say everything he's doing is terrible, but it's just like, I feel like Drake always carried himself, you know, just with so much more dignity, bruv. So much more pride. You know, and now it just seems like he does it just to do it. You know, he does it just to get it done, just to say he did it. And that's not the Drake I want. I want the Drake who's really going out there and saying, hey, man, I want to show you I am that guy. Through the visuals, through the songs, through the bars, through the aesthetic, through the brand, through everything that he touches. That used to be the old Drake, Mr. Do Right and Kill Everything. Now, it feels like the doing right is, it's basically just kill everything now. It's not really do right, because he's killing shit, but I don't know if it's the right way he's going about it. You know, I don't know if it's the right way. So yeah, man, I say that just to say I am a yapper, and I just yapped for like 10 minutes. But it is what it is. It's your boy Dways on Blaze. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below, what do you think? Do you agree with kaicenat's theory that it was ass, straight up ass? Or do you think there's something deeper, or there's something more we're not looking into when it comes to these streams? Let me know down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.